night on Chronicle. They call themselves purveyors of goods that benefit the planet and the people who live on it.
It's not just about selling goods to people, it's also about educating them. Simple things that they can do in their life that'll make a huge impact, not only on the environment, but also on their health and their own lifestyles.
Running the green gamut at the One World Trading Company. Star Power.
I like it a lot because it's a very creative project. You really have to put a lot of thought behind it to build it.
How these kids are dreaming up new ways to get from here to there with a little help from the sun. Plus, Fritz Weatherby's New Hampshire.
The most popular American in England during World War II was John Gilbert Wynant. I'll tell you the story on New Hampshire Chronicle.
That's next on Chronicle.
Don't ever let anybody tell you it's a jungle out there. It's a jungle in here.
This is the Parrot Safari in Londonderry, where they breed many different varieties of, you'll never guess, parrots.
Right, budgies, lovebirds, cockatiels, macaws. And after they hatch, the babies are hand-fed to promote a closer bond between the bird and human right from the very start. And it's working, as you can see.
Look at those little guys. They're just gulping that right up.
They are.
Now, parrots can make excellent companions, but they do require enormous amounts of attention, even more than Fritz. They need even intellectual stimulation to thrive.
They say having a parrot is like having a 3-year-old child. But with the right training, they can be a friend for many, 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 many years.
How many?
Many, many, many.
And speaking of lasting many, many years, did you know that recycled, refurbished, and reinvented relaxed retro rides radically reduce reliance upon reprocessed rotting Rexes?
Doesn't everybody?
Yeah, I think so. Try that tongue twister, or just check out the work of Paul Keegan, and maybe you'll see where I'm going with this one.
Keegan runs One World Trading Company over in Portsmouth, offers a line of refurbished vintage bicycles which have all been cleaned up and reinvigorated.
The goal is to promote awareness about reusing our resources and to remind us all about the importance of human-powered transportation.
And gives the term recycling a whole new meaning.
Everything we have in the store, whether it's a coffee filter or a really nice handbag, it has a story behind it that I'm very proud of. And I love to tell the stories, and Paul loves to tell the stories.
Nice. An orange one is I'm on fire. Purple one is ambition.
We came up with the idea and the concept of fair trade, locally made and green, for One World Trading Company. We do a lot of the background, the marketing, and the ordering of products and deciding on products together.
We're a third locally made, a third fair trade, and completely green. Part of being green, and that's such a broad term, but we wanted to promote sustainability, and that means keeping money in the community, buying locally, and hence One World. It was, we want to bring global to local, all in one place. Locally made products include some rock sculptures and lamps and functional pieces made by a gentleman here in Portsmouth, Funky Rock Designs. We have organic cotton t-shirts made by companies Zen Naturals in Keene. The soaps are all Barrington, Nottingham, and Ashfield, Mass. All of our products that are for the body are organic, all natural. Our clothing is organic, cotton, hemp, bamboo, organic cotton onesies and diapers and bottles, stainless steel baby bottles. You might as well start with your baby when you're going to raise your children green.
All cotton was hard enough to get when my kids were little. The process of getting the cotton, growing the cotton with the pesticides, and then treating the cotton with the formaldehyde, and dyeing the cotton with, and the water involved. It's actually a very polluting industry. So over the years learned about organically grown cotton and really tried to support that as much as possible. It makes only so much sense that what you want to put on your baby is as chemical free as possible.
We have products from 27 different countries, and those products are fair trade products. We have baskets and handbags from Cambodia made from tatimi grass. Nepal, we have Tibet. We're spanning the globe.
It is made in Cambodia by a women's co-op. They make it by hand.
Fair trade means that people, the producers of the products, are getting the lion's share of the price. In fact, many of the fair trade organizations operating here in the U.S. are operating as nonprofits. A big part of what we do in the green category is household cleaning products. We've come up with a line from BioClean. It's biodegradable. It's basically coconut oil, corn oil, and grapefruit seed extract.
We do refills on 4 different BioClean products. We refill the dishwash liquid, the laundry liquid, the automatic dish gel, and then the all-purpose cleaner. The laundry liquid is a 3 times concentrated product. It'll do about 128 loads in a high-efficiency washer. Paul and I did the math, and it works out to be just around 10 cents a load.
One observation that I've had about the people that come into the Portsmouth store is that they don't need a lot of education. They walk in the store and I always sort of watch their face and see if I need to explain why does a store have diapers and bicycles in the same store. And most people don't seem confused at all. They seem to get it right away. Well, why? Because they're all good for the planet.
I saw the bike in the window and that he's recycling the bikes, and it's a great idea.
More people should be exposed to this type of riding. And I thought about recycles. Came up with the name Recycles Bicycles Unlimited. They're great kind of city bikes, and that's what's all over this, Boston, Portsmouth, and that's what you see throughout Europe, you know. So that was the model. My son works with me. He works part-time after school, and on weekends, between the two of us, we crank out quite a few bikes. This one looks like it's ready for now. Would you go grab another one?
Yeah, no problem. Here we are in the basement. This is where we kind of keep all the excess bikes that we've, collected. And we've actually got quite the assortment. We've got everything from, back in the mid-50s all the way up through 60s, 70s, 80s, and we've got everything from the old cruisers to the race bikes. Even though we got, a bunch of bikes in the basement already, we're always looking for people to come in, bring in the old ones they find in their basements and everything, and donate them, I was looking forward to new inventory.
It's a lifestyle for me. I recently rode in the Brita Climate Ride from New York to DC, and that was to bring attention to the need for climate legislation. But what's interesting is I did that on one of my single-speed conversions, my recycled bikes.
A lot of people live within about a 15-minute walk of this spot. Here we are in the middle of Market Square, and very few of our neighbors, some do, but very few use foot or pedal.
The whole idea is to get people out of their cars and onto bicycles. Short trips to the market, commuting to work, riding around for help, whatever, just get out of a car and get on a bicycle.
I love working here at One World because it's not just about selling goods to people, it's also about educating them. One of the things that we really try to do is get the customers to come in and give them a little education about just 1 or 2 simple things that they can do in their life that'll make a huge impact, not only on the environment, but also on their health and their own lifestyles.
Keep asking questions and keep saying, is there a better way? And even if that means feedback to the manufacturers, feedback to the store owners, and that way we'll all get to a better place.
This message is a twofer. Belated happy birthday wishes go out to Raquel Dubois, born on April 27, 1998, and her brother, Caden Dubois, born on April 27, 2001, from their grandmother, Deborah Boulay. Boy, that must have been quite a birthday cake. Hope your day was twice the fun and a double delight. And here's a nod to your mom, too. Nice timing. Hey, if you get a shout out you'd like to give someone special, go to WMUR.com/Chronicle and send it our way. It's a gift like no other, and you can't beat the price.
Up next, sunning it.
Here's a question that keeps me up at night. Where are tomorrow's inventors? Where are tomorrow's engineers? Where are those out-of-the-box thinkers who are going to make this a better world? It turns out some of them are in the Monadnock region, dreaming up new ways to get from here to there with a little help from the sun. Take a look.
Nice job,
Name of my class is Integrated Art and Technology here at South Meadow School. It's basically a creative approach to what most adults would know as industrial arts or wood tech. We're teaching engineering concepts, introducing and reinforcing them. But when you're teaching these things, there often is not one correct answer. So the students have a lot of creativity in how they get to their final results. They have a lot of fun in here, and I think that's the biggest part of my program. The kids come in here, they're having a lot of fun, and they're learning at the same time. Building the small-scale solar cars is an excellent project. It offers a lot of opportunity for students to think outside of the box. They have to work with a variety of materials.
Like, we tried making it as light as possible, but that didn't really work out by using the metal though. And then we tried to incorporate grip on the tires to make it stay straight.
We decided to use an egg carton for our solar car because we thought it would be cool to use recycled materials. It goes along with the whole using a renewable resource like the sun.
I like it a lot because it's a very creative project. You really have to put a lot of thought behind it to build it.
When I'm introducing the project, we talk about, our world, the non-renewable resources that are getting used up. And the future is going to be renewable resources. Solar panels, it's going to be a big part of their life. Maybe they'll consider putting solar panels on their house, and they'll know that they work because they've